Good morning, I'm sorry. Good evening, everybody. This is Texas Biker Radio. My name is Mel Popeye Moss. I am with Texas Biker Radio, Sons of Liberty Riders MC. Now, we just got back, just not long ago, from our national meetup with our chapters in New Mexico. And right now, we're waiting for everybody from Tennessee to Arizona, our other chapters, to report that they've made it home safely. Now, let me tell you, the New Mexico chapter knocked it out of the park. They absolutely knocked it out of the park. Not that we only have beautiful rides. We had informative mornings every morning where they gave us a little bit of history about the original Sons of Liberty Riders, and it was great. And it was there were some things in there we didn't know, and so we're gonna ask them to recreate some of that so we can view it to everybody, so we can put it out there to everybody. Maybe educate you or your children a little bit. Man, we look forward to that. Boy, well, hey, let me tell you, the first night in the hotel, which is a great hotel, really, I had a self-inflicted night that, the next morning I had lost my voice. I mean, literally lost it. It's still not back all the way, but it was incredible. And when OG is here in studio with everybody, we'll tell you all about it. And like I said, it was self-inflicted. So we'll not go into that right now. Like I said, we are waiting for everybody to report in that they made it home safely. And the furthest ones out this time were our Tennessee chapter out of Nashville. So we're looking forward to hear from them that they made it home safely. And wow, hot. Let me tell you, it was hot going out across the deserts. It was the scenery was beautiful, but man, was it hot. And we did make it. You saw that picture that was up there as this video started. That was Maggie's in Madras, and that's where the Wild Hog movie was filmed. Kind of an interesting place, a little artsy-fartsy town is really what it is. And I guess Wild Hogs put them on the map. Yeah, I'm sure it didn't hurt business in that little town, because it's kind of sleepy, with the exception when the motorcycles come rumbling through. Then things kind of pick up, and especially when there's a group of them. So we did have a good time there, and every place we went. Like I said, the scenery was just spectacular, really was. And hello, Jim, how are you doing? And so I wanted to drop by, let you know we are back. The minute I got home, I turned on the news, because we haven't had a lot of news where we were at, and so it was limited in what we were able to do. And as I said, I didn't have a voice for days. I mean, it was bad. But yeah, let me show you. Then I got home and I turned on the television. Here's what I saw, and it was these 7 knuckleheads. Now, everybody wants to rule the world. I would have played that song in the beginning of the show, but, YouTube and their damn copyright BS, and that's what it is BS. Because you can find that song all over YouTube. But yet, if you use a little bit of it, they want to throw a copyright deal at you, which is BS. Because I can take that same song, put it into this video, and post it at texasbikerradio.org. So And everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it. We have nuts out there. People are saying, hey, this picture's copyrighted. We want $9,000. These 3 pictures are copyrighted. We want X amount of money. Now that's BS. I mean, we don't make a profit off of any of this stuff. We don't monetize our videos, even though YouTube now tells us that, hey, we can monetize your video at any time, whether you want it or not. And we've never taken a penny from them. Never. But that's beside the fact. And how are you doing, Napa? I see you made it home fine. So we're waiting for everybody to report in, and we'll monitor that through the night to make sure everybody gets home safe. And then we'll recuperate another day or two. Then I'll drag OG over here, and we'll start talking to you about everything that's going on that we see out there as we catch up to what's going on. I've already got a list of crap, and including some things that are happening within our chapter in New Mexico and other places. And yes, we have asked our chapters to step up and start reporting what's going on in their areas, because we are in a pretty good swath of the country. As our chapters grow and as more chapters come on board. We're looking at Louisiana right now. And that'll be fun because I do like Cajun food, everybody. Yeah, I do. So, let me turn this thing back. We don't want to look at them too long, do we? Yeah, the only moron that was lacking there was the CCP president. I forget his name. And we all know Putin, who's going to be negotiating, I guess, with Biden, who hasn't a clue of what hemisphere he's in. Hasn't a clue. If you see him walking around all squinty-eyed, and his wife trailing along behind him, now, who's going to be doing the negotiations? Is it going to be Biden, who doesn't know where in the hell he is, or is it going to be his wife? Because she seems to be always at his side. So we'll see, or maybe they'll dope him up enough where he can make it through it. And but if you listen to other groups out there, they'll say that's not Biden. Oh no, that's a clone, or that's a image. It's not. He's not really there. That's green screen. Now, I don't know about that. I mean, I look at that picture. It doesn't look like a green screen to me. But then again, that's just me. And I've been doing this a long time. I can really tell when there's a green screen going on. But I mean, look, they're in that picture. They're all standing in front of the ocean, and all this stuff. Yeah, they'll walk out there. Look at us, everybody. Look at us. We're out here making deals, and we're screwing up the world. Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're really doing a job on this country, and every country, every people, every group of, or every country that's represented there wants us to go along with it. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. And the EU can take a flying leap off a mountain. Or maybe take a trip on Elon Musk's Starship. I mean, it's a good chance that it might blow up. I'm just saying, everybody. But we are back, and everybody's safe. Some of our members that, that rode that whole long stretch out there in the heat are fried. And so, it was something else. It really was. But this ride, this meetup, was supposed to have happened about a year ago. Yeah, about a year ago. But because of the COVID, it was moved back to this year, to this time of year. And so, really, it was supposed to have happened later after the summer. But it is what it is. I'm sorry that I coughed. That's the other effect that we've got going on from the trip. Like I said, self-inflicted. I'll tell you why here in the next couple of days. It's kind of funny. Don't let the cat out of the bag, Napa. Yeah. Hey, Jack, how are you doing? Oh, yeah. Jack got put in jail for 3 days for posting, don't talk to the police. Well, you know what, Jack? You're absolutely right. And it's your right to not say anything to them. That's the truth of it. Now, if YouTube got troubles with that, all I can say is, take a leap. That's it. I mean, your rights are your rights. And any lawyer, the first thing he will tell you is, don't say anything. Yeah. Keep your mouth shut. Don't tell them nothing. Because if you engage in conversation with them, guess what? They use anything that you say. They'll keep it going. They can ask you any question they want. That's the truth of it. That's the reason you get pulled over or something like that. You don't say a damn thing. You don't give them any more than you have to. Just tell me. I'd rather not say. I know my rights. I don't have to tell you anything. What do you need? What am I being stopped for? What's going on? Have I committed a crime? Write a ticket and get the hell out of there. Yeah. That's the truth of it. But, hey, we're going to rest up for a few hours, give us a day. And like I said, a day or so to catch up on what's going on out there. I'm sure I'll have plenty to say about it. And yeah, we're going to, I've got a lot of video that we took while we were on this ride. And if anybody knows anything about video editing, it takes a while. It does take a while. First of all, to go through and see what kind of video you have, and then try and piece it together where it's something that makes sense. And it's not too long, so you'll want to watch it. But some of it should be majestic. I had 3 GoPros with me, and I had at times I had 2 of them working at the same time. So I have to take a look at them and see what I got. Hopefully it's good. Because GoPros do take great video. They really do. Let's see. Beware deceptive investigative tactics, i.e. your buddy in the other room just spilled the beans. That's the truth. That's the truth. And maybe it's just the reason you shouldn't be engaged in anything that you shouldn't have been doing. That's what I'm saying. That I always found that anything that I was doing that I shouldn't be doing just didn't work out. Now you can get away with shit for a long time. Yes, you can. And especially now when our law enforcement is having to watch their backs. and do other things. The Border Patrol, hell, they're busy taking care of babies. But now, hey, let me tell you, Abbott has stuck his neck out there and said, hey, we're going to start arresting them. You know what? I'll believe that when I see it. I'll believe that when I see it. We're going to finish the wall, we're going to build a wall. I'll believe that when I see it. Because number one, the federal government is going to sue us. And they'll try and stop it in its tracks. They'll try to get an injunction or whatever and stop it in its tracks. But you know what? Mr. Abbott, Governor Abbott, tell them to go to hell and do it anyway. Do it anyway, no matter whether it's a court order or whatever. Do it anyway. We are a sovereign state. And you know, it's like I always say, we learn this in the military, you do not have to follow an unlawful order. And what the federal government is doing right now, and we're talking Biden and Harris, look, we can't have people pouring across the border. And we'll be talking about this in the next few days. But you know what? We've got some biker stuff to talk about too. Like I said, we got one of our own members out there in New Mexico, and we're going to be talking about him also. We've got to make sure that his constitutional rights are not violated. We'll explain to you what it's all about and what's going on there. And it's just like what's happening here in Texas in many circumstances where bikers are framed by the law and they're drugged through the court system for days, months, years. You know, it's like we said, you may not ever go to trial, but they're going to drag you through hell. They may dismiss it in the end, but not after you've been drugged through hell for 3 or 4 years. And you know what? That happens to American citizens every day. Because they get threatened, they take plea deals, and their lives are ruined. And Lorenzo says, we the people have the right to protect our republic, including the borders. We are the source of authority. The federal government needs to operate. You're right, buddy. You're right. But hey, we'll get into this. Like I said, give us 12, 24 hours to recuperate, to catch up, and we'll be back on with the next episode of Texas Biker Radio. Everybody, I thank you for joining me right now. Have a great evening, a great weekend. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.